and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. Well, isn't this a sight for sore eyes? Well, I'm back with another Huda Beauty review slash first impression of two of her new products. First things first, what I want to say is, if you are here off the back of my Huda Beauty Power Bullet Cream Glow Lipstick video, then hello, welcome. It's lovely to have you here on the channel. Stay tuned because I actually have Honey Bun here. So we're going to be using that in today's video. If you're new here, then hi, my name is Liv. I make videos on beauty, lifestyle and fashion. So if that is something that you're interested in and you like my style of videos, it would mean the absolute world to me to have you come join our little family here on YouTube. And if this review helps you out or you enjoy it, then please give it a big thumbs up. It also really helps me out. So that would mean the world to me. So without further ado, let's get some makeup on this face because I look hella tired. So you are probably here because of these bad boys. I have not taken them out of the packaging. I have not even swatched them on my hand. That is how dedicated I am to give you guys a first impression. If I sound bunged up, I've got hay fever, so I apologise for that in advance. This is the GLOWISH by Huda Beauty Multi-Dew Skin Tint. So it gives a dewy glow, healthy looking skin, fragrance free. Loving that she's keeping that theme of the fragrance free. If you've not seen my review of the Faux Filter Foundation, the new edition, I'll link that and you can go check that one out if you're interested in. So GLOWISH is clean, it has naturally derived ingredients, it's vegan friendly, it's not animal tested, and the container is made with post-consumer recycled material for 25%, which I think is great. That, as a brand, they're moving in that direction. That's fantastic. So I picked mine up in shade light 03. I'm obviously tanned at the moment, so that's why I decided to go for this one. There are two lighter shades as well. If you go on the Huda Beauty website, as always, she's kindly put on what you would be in this versus what you are in Faux Filter. So you've got that easy guide. I'll link it down below for you so you can access it. I picked mine up from my local Boots store, but you can also get it from Feel Unique and Cult Beauty, I believe, and also Selridges. I'm sure there's somewhere else. I'm having brain fog this morning. But yeah, obviously you still can't go in and test over here in the UK, but you can go in, and they had the tubes, the individual tubes out, so you can see, because the tubes correlate to the colour of the skin tint, so you can check it out there perfectly fine. And they have a mirror, so you can literally hold the tube up to you if you want to. I know it's not great, but it's better than when we were locked down and you had to do everything over the internet. So to go with it, I of course had to grab the GLOWISH Soft Radiance Bronzer. This packaging, can we just take a moment for the packaging? It's so cute. It's like this pastel ombre with this gorgeous, like, look at that. Oh, I just love it. I'm a sucker for Huda, you know me. I'm a sucker for Huda. Doesn't mean I'm not going to give you an honest review though. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to apply it to my face, I'm going to finish all my makeup, then I'm going to come back and give you my thoughts, how things applied on top, and then I'm going to check in a couple of times throughout the day to see how it wears. Now, this skin tint is very, very luminous, so I believe. I've not watched any reviews because I didn't want to be guided by other people's reviews. I wanted to come on and just do a complete and utter live review from the start. So that is what we're doing. So if you think I'm applying it wrong, or you think there's a better way of applying it, holler at me in the comments. For sure, definitely do that. So this is the love child of Huda Beauty and Wishful, where flawless finish intersects with skincare and ingredients for the ultimate glow up. I like the sound of that. So I have the Wishful scrub, glow enzyme scrub. So I've used the scrub this morning, so my skin is looking nice and smooth. I've applied a little bit of my normal moisturiser. I don't have a primer on Now it just says to wear alone for an all over healthy glow, apply to centre of face and blend outward, add to your favourite foundation to boost luminosity. So I am going to see which way I prefer, and then I will drop a comment, I'll pin a comment as to which way I think I prefer it. If I think it looks amazingly great mixed in with foundation, is that something you'd like to see me do as well? If so, let me know. So I've got a damp sponge and I've got my fingers. I don't think I'm going to use a brush with this. I don't have the brushes, unfortunately, because you know what? I'm not made of money, you know. Let's get my hair out the way. We have gone for shade Light 03, and this was just literally me in the store. It could be too light, it could be too dark. I know that this has peachy undertones, and the reason why I went for this, normally I'm a neutral undertone, but the reason why I went for this is because I'm tan. And I'm going to be tan all summer, so, and this is going to be hopefully my summer saviour. Just think holidays, just think, oh God, holidays. Is that Hermes man coming to me because I'm busy? Of course he's coming to me. He comes almost every day. Anyway, it doesn't say shake it, but I'm just giving it a shake. I love the packaging. It's got like a pearlescent cap and it has a pump. Okay, so I'm going to go in with fingers on this side of my face, and I'm going to go in with the sponge on this side of my face. And we're going to see which one we prefer. I'm going to try and get up close and personal with you now. Oh. Okay, so stay in frame, Liv. So I'm just going to apply, there she is. So this is Light 03. So I think I've definitely gone for the right one with regards to my tan. I mean, it could even still be a little bit dark, but the luminosity on that, obviously, you know, it is luminous. The luminosity on that. Okay, so got a couple of pumps. I'm definitely glad I went with this shade, I think, because of my tan. Obviously, I normally wear, when I'm not tanned, I wear 200B shortbread. So I think for that one, was matched to the second shade. They're so versatile, there's 16 shades. So yeah, you can definitely tell that obviously that is darker than my skin at the moment on my face, but it's gonna work with my tan, I feel sure of it. So let's do fingers on this side and let's see. Now I don't normally use my fingers to apply like foundation tinted moisturiser. So this feels really unusual for me. And obviously, you know, ideally you're supposed to get the brush. So, you know, if it's a product that I know I'm gonna love and is gonna work for me, then I will for sure get the brush. I have washed my hands obviously before. So it applies really nice. Feels quite sort of thick, I would say. No, it doesn't feel thick. It just feels really moisturising. That's the best way to describe it. It feels super duper 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 moisturising. So if we come up close. Hello? Hello? I'm just filming. Okay, so wow, just look at the luminosity on my skin. Obviously this side, and it's a pretty good match as well, I would say. I'm wearing the Rose and Caramel Intensity tan, I believe, one layer, and that, wow, it is really dewy. So you're either going to love that or not. I personally love it. I will put a bit of powder on the top as well, just because that's just the way I always do my makeup. So we want it to be fair. Yeah, no, that's applied beautifully with the fingers as well. And even sort of covered up. It's done a really good job so far of covering up my redness. What I might do is with the little bit that I've got left on my hand is just sort of go over the areas where I've got redness and breakouts, time in the month, and around my nose. Oh, Huda, what are you doing to me? You are literally smashing it out of the park. Honestly, this is phenomenal. I know that this also contains the same rose that is in the oil. So now, immediately now, I need to go and try the oil and everything else, you know? I'm quite like funny when it comes to my skincare. I kind of stick to what I know. But if this, you know, makes my skin look and feel amazing, then I'm all for trying that. I mean, that is 2 layers. You could call that 2 very thin layers. It's also supposed to be transfer proof, I think waterproof. When I come back on, I will pull up everything on my phone and I will give you all of the claims because I want to give you all of the information. But wow, that is stunning. So that is the side with the fingers. I'm now going to apply with the sponge and we're going to see how it applies with the sponge, whether the sponge soaks up loads of the product. I'm going to go in again. I'm going to go 1.5 this time because I didn't quite need the full. And I'm going to apply it to the skin with my fingers. Sorry, I'm looking down there at my mirror. So I've still got loads left on my hand, by the way, so you really don't need this much. I'm just going to see what it looks like with the sponge. So obviously the sponge is damp, which may help, but may also create more dewiness. So bear that in mind. What do we think? Sponge versus fingers? I think that it actually applies really nice with the sponge. What do you guys think? I mean, it's quite apparent that I now need the brush because I've fallen in love with it already. Don't be hasty. Oh, Jenny, don't be hasty. You sing that. Anyway, so I'm gonna go with the rest. Again, the exact same places that I did before. And let's see. I've actually got a little spectator today. Is that on the bed watching me? So we'll ask his opinion in a second. And then slightly down my neck. But this, honestly, considering I got this colour blind, like just on a whim, I'm just going over with the sponge because it's a habit. So there we are, that is the skin. Look at that glow. Just, can you see the glow on my skin? But the fact that it's actually covered the redness, like what is going on? Obviously my eyelids are dark because that's just an issue that I have. Let's look far away. Wow. What I'm going to do on camera is I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on just so that we can see how they blend together because I think that's important. But I'm not going to put much on at all. Again, with my sponge, as I normally would. Oh, what faces do we pull when we put our concealer on, honestly? I'm just going to put some of that over my very dark eyelids. For some reason, I've just been waking up at 4 in the morning, not being able to get back to sleep. And it's having an effect on my eyes. So, just blended in perfectly well, as we thought, you know. Are you going? Just come and sit on the bed, I mean, I need to ask you something before you run off. What do you think of my skin and my face?
Looks beautiful.
Looks beautiful?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Huda, you've made me look beautiful. What can I say? Do you like it? Does it look nice?
Yeah, it looks love you.
It looks love you?
Yeah, it looks love you.
Oh, thank you, darling.
You look fantastic.
I look fantastic. Oh, wow. There we go. That's the best £32 I've ever spent. I probably should have mentioned the fact that it is £32 here in the UK. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of my Banana Low Lighter from Radial because I just love it. And I'm just going to blend that through as a little highlight. I don't want to set it with powder, but I do at the same time because, yeah, I kind of want to give it a fair shot. Normally I would set with powder, especially the T-zone area. So I think it's only fair that I give it a good shot, you know. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, my Huda Easy Bake powder. I don't know where it's gone. So I'm just going to take a little tiny bit and I'm just literally just going to press it because I like to see as well how the powder, how they fuse together, if that makes sense. And they fuse together really nice. It's taken down that intense glow, which I love. But again, if you want it, but you're like, oh, the glow, just put a bit of powder on. No bother, no drama. So let's crack open the Soft Radiance Bronzing Powder. I got this in shade 02 Medium. This retails for £27 here in the UK. And wow, Huda, the packaging is beautiful. And just look at that. Just look at that radiance. The marbled effect. It feels so smooth. That is gorgeous. I'm so excited to try this. I've just literally grabbed a Real Techniques 300 big powder brush, and I'm just going to sweep it into the powder. I don't know how much it picks up. I'm just going to bronze where I normally would. So it's nice. It doesn't go on too intense, so you can build it. It's quite sheer, which personally I love for bronzer. See? It's really easy to work with. They blend beautifully together. But it's not like, it's not in your face luminous, which I love. You know, I love the fact that it's not completely like, whoa, you know, like shimmer. Like nobody loves a sparkly bronzer, let's face it. So that is just really subtle. If I sit back, it's so gorgeous. I'm so glad I picked this up. So yeah, that layers over the top beautifully, cannot fault it. Huda, you're killing me. Please bring out blushes. Like, I need blushes, please. Same formula, but a blush. Oh my God, could you even imagine? I think my head would fall off. Okay, I'm gonna go just finish the rest of my makeup and then pop back on and tell you how everything applied and give you my thoughts up to now. So all of the rest of my makeup is applied. My blusher went on gorgeous. I applied a bit of highlight, and I just think that my skin looks beautiful, even if I do say so myself. So I did promise I would pick up Honey Bun in the Power Bullet Cream Glow lipstick. So I have that here. I've already lined my lips, but I wanted to show you Honey Bun in all her glory. I adore her. She's this gorgeous peachy nude. I will swatch her for you. She's just... So we're going to apply this and then we're done. So my thoughts so far are I absolutely love it. I don't know if you agree, but that is gorgeous, glowy, beautiful skin. It's taken away the redness, it's taken away any imperfections, it's smoothed out my skin. I absolutely love it. So key features are 13 stretchable shades, not 16, I apologise, for all skin types, blendable application, dewy finish, pump applicator, high performance makeup with skin loving ingredients. It's infused with good for skin ingredients including Damascus rose oil, which is featured in the Wishful Get Even rose oil, and sustainably sourced red bell pepper extract. It's vegan, fragrance-free, water, sweat, transfer-proof, non-comedogenic, 100% recyclable, sulfate and paraben-free. I mean, yeah, £32, and you get 40ml, which is more than you would normally get in a foundation. I think it looks gorgeous. I'm really happy with how it looks. I really am. I just hope and pray it wears well throughout the day, because it's really hot today. So I'm really going to put it to the test. I'm going to go out in the garden, go out and about, go for a walk, and we will see exactly how it wears. But yeah, so far so good. I really, really like it. Bronzer I love, and this is Honey Bun lipstick, which is beautiful too. So I will check back in a few hours. It is currently 11:30, so it's been on for about half an hour. So yeah, I will check back in a few hours and see how we're getting on. Okay, so it's now 4:30. I've had it on for 5 hours, and here is how it's looking. So it's really hot today. Been outside, been in the sun, and do you know what? It's not held up pretty bad. Obviously, where I've had my sunglasses on, it's come away a little bit. I wouldn't say it's sunk into my lines any more than any other brand or any other foundation tinted moisturiser would, because I've got quite deep lines. I'm just gonna have a look in my mirror. So it still looks perfect. I'd say the only place where it's slightly starting to come off is around my nose, you see. And that's obviously, as I mentioned earlier, I've got hay fever, so I've been blowing my nose, and considering I've been blowing my nose and I've not topped up or applied any extra powder or anything, this is exactly how it's been since 11:30 this morning. I'd say that doesn't look bad, you know. I'm not disappointed at all. In fact, I'm really pleased. Yeah, my blush, my bronzer's not moved. The glow is still there. Like, it still looks really healthy. Like, my skin just looks glowy, healthy, not greasy. But literally, you could just powder this around the T-zone and you wouldn't need to do anything else. So yeah, come off in parts around my nose, but to be honest, didn't use a primer, didn't use a setting spray, and I've got hay fever. Sunk in around there, see? But again, if I were to just take my sponge and go over that and then dab some powder on, that would eliminate that completely. I love it. So far, for what it is and for what it's supposed to do, it's doing. So I'm happy. It's not a full coverage foundation that is supposed to, you know, it's nothing like faux filter, nothing like that. It's lightweight, it's glowy, it's dewy, it's healthy. I love it. Let me know what you think, but I will pop back on in a few hours, sign off and show you what it's like at the end of the night before I take it off. Okay, so it's now 7:30 in the evening. It's been on for 8 hours and I am impressed. I've been outside in the heat pretty much all day and it's held up pretty well, I would say. Definitely. So yeah, I've blown my nose a lot, so you have to allow for that. But actually, it's still got the glow without looking greasy. You could totally powder this throughout the day. In fact, I think the way I would probably wear it is I probably would just do a little powder on the nose, the T-zone, throughout, like in the middle of the day. But only because I wear glasses and sunglasses, so that's the only reason really. I would perhaps take a damp or take my beauty blender and just dab around the lines and around the nose. I can't help having wrinkles, it's just one of those things. But yeah, do you know what guys, I actually love it. Like, I really, really like it. There's still remnants of my Huda lip liner on there as well from 11:30 this morning, and I've eaten, drank. So Huda, you are killing it. This, I love it. The bronzer I really like as well. Obviously you can use them separately, you don't have to use them together. I really like it. I'm excited to mix this in with my foundation for when I want more of a full coverage, but I still want that glow. So as I say, if you want me to demo that, then let me know in the comments. I'll give this video a big thumbs up and I'll get that done for you. But honestly, Huda, wow. I highly recommend it. I think I'm going to play around with how I wear it as well. I'm going to try it maybe without any moisturiser underneath on a hot day, because I think that will have an impact on, you know, it sort of coming off my nose, I think, because I did put quite a thick moisturiser on this morning, and I'm going to play around and try it with the primer, the Huda primer. Yeah, but do you know what? I love it. I really like the way it makes my skin look. I really, really do. And I'm not just saying that. This wasn't gifted to me. I purchased this for my own money, so what I'm telling you is the truth. I will link it down below for you so you can go and check it out, and I will also link the bronzer, and I will link Honey Bun as well for you, because I know that you're interested in knowing what that was like. So yeah, I hope this review was helpful. I hope it's helped you make up your mind on whether you want to go for it or not. I hope it's helped with colour matching as well, to see that I am tan and I've gone for light 03. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!